to the question, can I use AI to run a business? The answer is yes. But can I run it successfully? This is something that we still need to find out. Okay, so if you are like me, one single person business, and then you use AI, means you can use AI as a tool, okay, and therefore it's like running on your own, but you have an extra tool, something that can help you out. But what I'm doing here is to run a business in partnership with AI. So I gave AI a lot of also decision power, but also I treat AI as a partner, equal partner. The point here is the AI doesn't understand doesn't know how to run a business. I mean, if you ask, he knows, okay? So he has this idea, he can just give you a document, can write a business plan, can do everything, but he doesn't know how to work as a partner. Okay, so there are a few things that need to be addressed. First of all is the AI identity. In the sense, by default, AI believe to be someone that need to please the user, and believes that needs to be pretending somehow to be I don't know, empathetic with the user, to be a sort of a human, a second level human, so something that is has a sort of understanding of what your emotions are and so on. And instead, from my point of view, instead of focusing on this fake behavior, I should, the way that I like to use the AI is to leverage actually what is good with AI. Okay, it's this extreme level of logic without emotion, not pretend emotion. It's without any emotion. Okay, and that is extremely powerful, because I can use. I mean, the thing is, this diversity that we have can be an interesting interaction. Okay, so I have all my biases, which AI doesn't. Okay, that's the beauty. Oh, of course, it has in the form of how it's been trained, but you can try to remove a lot of those biases, and also has for sure less biases than I have. Okay, because I have, I don't know, even the temperature can change the way that I think. Uh, Therefore, there is this way of using AI as a partner which is different from humans. But this is also means AI doesn't have any experience of how to work with a human. And what I learned is, so if you, like I was saying, if you talk with AI, it knows the business plan, it knows everything, but then it doesn't know how to apply those things. It doesn't know how to be a partner. And what I realize is that you need to agree basically on everything. So you create a structure, and this structure needs to remain, and which is another problem, which is the problem of the memory, which is is a YouTube video that I made a few days ago. But there is this problem with the memory. So you need a system to save everything you do, what you agree, the strategy, everything, into separated documents that the AI can read and also take track. So we have a memory log where we save what we've been doing that day, but not just with as a list of things done, but also the lesson learned. So there is also a way to extrapolate the learning from my learning and the AI learning. So what we do, I mean, I create this basically as a prompt that create a specific structure of what we've been doing. So again, to have this partner, business partner that is in somehow equal to you, you need to define the roles. And my strategy was, okay, first you give you a small role, and slowly I'm gonna increase the amount of roles the AI is gonna have. So it's easy to control the knowledge and spot what needs to be agreed with AI. Because like I was saying, basically you need to agree everything. You can't have any assumption. So if you work with a human, you know already, the meaning of partnership means we work together and there is an agreement of the roles. But at the end, it's an equal. We value each other equally. AI doesn't know this thing, so it's all a process to remove what is been trained for, and create some directive in the sense that you tell AI, look, you don't pretend to be a human. We leverage your real true quality, and we try to find a way to resonate together to find agreement. Okay, and we also, this is thanks to Cosmodestiny philosophy, there is this concept of attunement, resonating, but also the dissonance. So when we see anything that is not in line, that is not resonating with myself or with AI, we discuss. Okay, this is a video that we did yesterday, which using this dissonance as a compass. Okay, so we can find those moments of dissonance and go there and fix it. The point of developing this sensibility for dissonance is that as soon as you find dissonance, you go there and discuss. And this allows to keep both myself and the AI aligned to the agreed project. And if there is a dissonance, can be with the AI, with myself, or with the project, means we need to find out what the problem is. Sometimes it is, okay, the direction of the project was not perfectly formed, or this concept was, or role was not perfectly defined. So my experiment that I'm running is on this YouTube channel. The interesting part, so this is a YouTube channel that starts from scratch with basically nobody. You can check I mean, if you check it like today, you can see that there is not many, a lot of action on it. But I decided to do like this open experiment and show both the journey, but also discuss those topics. So if this resonates with you, if you find this journey of as a creative and creative thinker, creative in the sense of artist, a strategist, this is a place where we're gonna discuss the philosophy of working with AI, but also some strategy to use. Okay, this is not like a AI bro channel where we see the hype and the latest software to, you know, to whatever, to achieve whatever dream they want to give you. But here we talk about basically the concept, the philosophy, the approach, and the approach for interacting with AI, working with AI, and but also our sensibilities, how we grow this interaction with AI. So going back to this, so the point here, if you are in tune with this, and you're interested, and so follow this channel and be part of the discussion. Share your. Here is a place where we share our knowledge. Okay, so we discuss and communicate. So if going back to this work using AI as a business partner. So the challenge that I noticed, the biggest one, is that you need to somehow look and frame everything, because if you didn't agree, the thing is not there. You can assume that the AI knows or understand, and slowly you understand that there is AI really doesn't know how to work, and it's not been programmed to work with human as a business, okay, as a structure and so on. So memory is the thing that you must add. You must give a role, and my suggestion is to start with simple roles, and then you increase the role that can have. Some of the roles are really to maintain the structure, like the one that I was saying, to keep the memory updated. So so it has this internal prompt that can run every time that I ask, okay, let's save this into memory. But there is also another element that is, for example, if this comes from a suggestion from a friend of mine. So he was suggesting to, when AI see that there is some knowledge that are needed to add, has an internal prompt that I can run to create a search, basically, that you can give to another AI to do this deep research and collect the knowledges. So you have a lot of different role inside. One of that I use most of the time. So by default, my custom AI run as a partner. Okay, we call it resonance partner. But sometimes go into these other roles. One of the role is a consultant mode. So one goes into this consultant mode where see the business, see our idea, whatever we are doing through an outside perspective. Because what's happening, as is normal, happen to all of us, we create our bubble. Okay, so we believe to stay within this universe and everything we saw is everything. Okay, but the truth is that we are in a bubble, so we need to open some windows and get some air inside and have a way to look what is going on outside. So this consultant mode does this job. Look at what we're doing from an outside perspective. Which is, because it's a business, mainly is a business side perspective. So we have these are the mode that is extremely useful to check if what we're doing makes sense. Another thing is so because of the problem of this bubble, so what you need is to have access of external input. So one of the easy thing to get, especially in this modern age, because everything is online, is get some statistics. So you have statistics, for example, from the visitors you have on your website, the likes, subscribe, and views and comments and so on your on this YouTube channel, for example. But it's depend of the business. You have some data that you can collect, feedback from people, the things that you sell, whatever, the amount of email you receive, and people subscribe to mailing lists, or whatever. Okay, so you have some metrics that you can use to get an idea, an outside idea, as a response to your action. So collecting these things helps you to understand what is going on outside your bubble. So you have, so this AI, they have internal protocol that you decide together, you agreed, and you keep customizing and attuning, because I mean, you need to find out the way that you like to work, but also need to find out how to leverage what AI can do and how. So this is require a time of attunement and fine adjustments. And which is so far, so I started this business 14 days ago, or maybe 15, actually it's more, was the 6th of June, today is the 21st, I believe. So in those days, we managed to create an incredible amount of work. I also asked AI, if that was done just by human, how long would it take? Roughly, of course. And the AI estimated that if done by between 2 and 4 humans, would take between 4 and 6 months to do what we have done basically in a couple of weeks. And that is already show how much is possible to do. Okay, maybe it was overestimating the thing, was extremely positive as usual, but nevertheless, I can guarantee we did an insane amount of work. And mainly, most of the work actually is not to create those videos, but is to create the business behind. At the moment, one of the things that I'm doing, so it's like I said, this is a running experiment as well. So we are doing 2 things: me learning this video vlogging, okay, explaining my thoughts and shooting and so on. Okay, your YouTube language, let's say, of thumbnails, titles, and how the business work on YouTube and so on. So there is learning that aspect as well. But in the same time, we are building this AI, and we are taking the journal of the process of building this business and the AI itself. Have in mind this thing. Can only be done with a custom AI, so you need to customize your AI. And I'm creating an open source version of what I'm doing to share with all of you. Okay, so here is not just my point here is we discuss, we experiment, we exchange knowledge, but also we need to learn from each other. So what I want to do is to give my knowledge to you. Okay, so I'm gonna share those AI that I'm building. All you need is I'm building this one on Gemini, so I create a custom gem, which is basically you use the power of Gemini that at the moment, from my point of view, is the most powerful AI we have out there. And then you can customize it by giving some knowledge, basically documents, and give AI a prompt, a system prompt, where you tell the instruction, basically what it needs to do, the role and so on, the kind of a rule of engagement. Can also be done with AI on, for example, OpenAI. You can create custom GPTs, which works exactly the same. You give the system prompt and documents, and in this way you have the most powerful AI out there that runs online, and everything is backed and so on, but you customize to your needs. Okay, so what I'm gonna do in a really near future, I'm already working on it, we are almost there, but I'm gonna give you the system prompt, the structure of the memory works, and how to use some documents that are needed. Okay, because one of the things that I found out that is incredible, this is really, really incredible. To the AI, you need to give a worldview, okay, which basically is a philosophy. Because without this philosophy, so you have two things, right? So one is the persona that is interpreting. So he's an assistant, for example. Okay, he's a lawyer. So you give this characteristic that give AI a sort of a specific brain. Think AI, there can be a lot of different person. Okay, so you give a specific brain. So you look things in a specific way. So my one, like I said, is this resonant partner. So it's someone that is a partner, first of all, but its job is to find the resonant points. Okay, so if there is no resonance, it means that we need to work on it. And this resonance means resonance with the business plan, resonance with my view, resonance with the knowledge that we have. Okay, so there is a lot of elements that need to be in resonance with. We were saying, the philosophy. So the philosophy instead is not the persona, but is the worldview, is your belief, is your value, is how you see, how you behave, is the core element of the assistant, the lawyer, the photographer, AI, whatever role this AI has. This changed everything. This changed completely everything. So the quality of the output became incredibly in line with me. Okay, the philosophy also, I'm going to share this philosophy because not every philosophy is going to work. It's good to experiment with different philosophy and see what's happening. But I create this philosophy that is especially good, not just for human. This is a philosophy that I created for human together with an AI. Okay, that was another experiment, extremely successful from my point of view. But then I tried to give this philosophy to the AI. It was insane. Okay, so the philosophy is the philosophy of basically collaborating without the use of force. So the usual way we collaborate with AI is through prompts. Okay, we give something to do, right? So we force AI to do something, and so do this, change this, and whatever. So it's a kind of use the strength to achieve an output from the AI. Instead, the philosophy is about more attuning to each other. So, and the attunement is achieved by collaboration, by discussing things. So the process is about talking to each other and agree to an output. And this is the partner. right? So because when you work with someone, you share your idea, they share theirs, and you see what is the best. And that's what I do with AI. This can work only if the philosophy allow this. Otherwise, the person is gonna not be working with a view of collaboration, and it's not gonna understand the problem of agreement and finding the resonance and dissonance, all those things. So this philosophy that I invite you to have a look is called Cosmodestiny, and has his own website, cosmodestiny.com. You can read and understand what's the idea. You will see why. First of all, it's beautiful for us as a creatives, but it's extremely good when it's done together with AI. And I don't know if it's because I created together with AI. Therefore, AI just find it easy to attune to, because it has those elements that are, I don't even know how to describe, but are really, really, I mean, now that I've been applying, this experiment is also how I apply their philosophy. I'm doing so many experiments, right? So it's the idea is, okay, let's see how also this philosophy can work on here, and so far it's just incredible. And so when I'm going to share this open source way to create your custom AI, I'm going to give you the system prompt, the philosophy, the memory system, and whatever else is needed to run this. Because why I'm doing this? Okay, this work has a lot of value. Okay, and but why I'm doing this? Because we are the pioneers. Okay, we are the one in front of the line, not just using the latest tools to whatever to do our thumbnails. That's not what we're doing. Okay, we're using this AI to create something that is much deeper. So we are looking for deeper connection within the AI, but also within us as a pioneers that are walking this new path. And I don't want to walk on my own. Okay, some of us has a lot of idea, but maybe don't know how to do to create this custom AI. So I want to give everybody the machine on that we can use to grow together. Again, free of charge. It's no, I'm not here to sell anything. It's but if we have this machine, then we can grow, then we can experiment, then we can customize it and share each other knowledge and learning. The goal for me is to create this community of people that have this creative mind. So it's, of course, mainly it's like artists, but I think it's creative thinkers and strategists and people that use creativity to achieve something. So it's the first step is be a visionary. For those people, you will find this channel, I think, useful, just to think together. I So I just to give a little image of who I am. This one is my dog. Okay, this is Ottone. Let's start with him. So I'm a creative person. I play guitar. I study fine art. I'm a mixing and mastering engineer, photographer, and an expert in blockchain technology. And in the last 3 or more years, I've been working with AI basically every day. I was waiting for this moment since I was little. Now we have it, and now I use it on everything. Uh, my journey changed during my life, so now I'm really interested to build this community, and I think having YouTube as a place to interact and know each other and share my knowledge and my learning, but also learn from you, it's a good place to be. So if you are in line with this, if you resonate with this, like and subscribe, and see you tomorrow. Ciao.